Hi, my name is Charlotte, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to download and print PDF sewing patterns at home. Now there are a lot of different PDF sewing pattern companies out there, and each and every company will have their own slight differences in how they deliver the files, and also the layout will be slightly different, how you align the tiles after printing them or the pattern pieces. But there's also a lot of universal things that will be the same. Now, the most important one is printing to scale. You have to print at 100% scale. And another important thing is to check the scale after printing. Some will have an option to turn off different layers. And what that does is each layer will have a different size, and you can turn off the sizes that you don't need. So you save printer ink, and it's a little bit less confusing because there are less lines to worry about. To take you along this process from downloading to printing, I'll be using one of my own PDF sewing patterns, which is the Elsken dress and top. Once you purchase the PDF sewing pattern, you will be taken to a thank you page. And on that page, you're already able to download the pattern. Just click the button right here. But another way is to go to your inbox and open the email with the subject line, "Your downloads are ready." Just click the link and you'll be taken to a download page. So after downloading, you will have this zip file, and what you need to do is click extract all, and then you can save it to your computer by clicking extract. I've already done that, so let me just open the file. Now, a good place to start is with the instructions. And you need to do two things. First, determine the size you need, because if you want, you can only print the size that fits you. So you can skip all the other cut lines on the pattern. And the next step is also to decide which version of the pattern you want to print. And you can either print the dress or the top, and then print a dress with or without sleeves, and the same is for the top. And you need to know which pages to print. So if I want to make the long sleeve dress, I would have to print pages 1 to 26. If I would want to print a short sleeve top, I would have to print pages 23 plus 27 to 44. So once you choose what you want to print, you can go over to the pattern files. And since we're going to be printing on a home printer, you have to choose the file that says home print. So let's have a look at the pattern. As you can see, here are the different cut lines. But the cool feature of this pattern is that if you want, you need to open the side layer panel here, and you do that by pressing the little triangle. Then click the layers icon, and you can choose the size you want to print. So for example, if you want to sew at size 12, you can uncheck all the other sizes until there's only the line that you need. Now, if you want to grade between sizes, you can always pick a few extra sizes, and you can still skip most of the sizes. So once you decide on what you want to print, you can click the printer icon or go to File and choose Print. So you can either print all the pages, but I only need pages 23, 24, and then 27 to 44. And as you can see, it still says 44 pages, but once I don't know why it was scrambled, but now you can see I'm only going to be printing 20 pages instead of 24. And this is page 23, 24, and then page 27 to 44. So you want to print at actual size, or you can choose custom scale as long as it's 100%. And then you can print. So after you've printed your PDF sewing pattern, you need to double check that you printed at the right scale. So just about every pattern out there that I've seen has some form of square boxes that you need to measure. They will be either in centimeters or inches, and my pattern has these little squares around the edges, and you can use them to line up the pattern pieces, but they are all 1 inch and the smaller one 1 centimeter. Now I don't really have a proper measuring tool for inches, so I'm just going to use the seam gauge. And as you can see, it's 1 inch and the smaller one was 1 centimeter, so the scale is correct, and I can go ahead and start taping my pattern. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked the video and found it helpful. Do let me know if you have questions, and hit the subscribe button so I will see you in the next one. Bye!